you know you're not the best at something, but you always strive to be better at it?
That is a great answer, Kaylin. And it's that first part especially. Knowing that just because you're good at something, that doesn't mean that you're, super important or that you're a better person than other people, right? Even if you're really, really good at something, even if you're really smart, really fast, really strong, we still have to treat everyone with dignity and respect. That's showing humility. All right, so one of the things that we can do there to show humility is making certain that we're reaching out and helping other people. This is a huge deal in the martial arts, right? Because if you are not training alongside your fellow students, if you're not working together, you are not going to progress as rapidly as you otherwise could. We all lift each other up. And you see this especially when we're working on things like throwing or pinning or a lot of the soft style arts. If your partner isn't really working alongside you, if they're not helping you be your best, it's super hard to learn, right? Who here knows how to do osotogari, the first throw? Everybody, right? Who here has ever tried to throw osotogari against someone who didn't know what they were doing or was kind of resisting a little bit? Is it easy? No, it's really hard to learn that way, all right? So part of being humble is being a good partner, which I know all of you are, and I hope everyone at home is as well. All right, guys, we are going to start out with our fundamental basic self-defense. So that's against a cross wrist grab, against a same side wrist grab, and against a double wrist grab. And we're just gonna walk through those patterns because I know that we all know this. Riley, what are our ways of 3 for self-defense? Number 1.
Self-defense, distract.
Distract. Let's have Judah, number 2. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you guys were muted. Okay, number 2, Judah.
Counter.
Not yet. Kaylin, number 2?
Escape.
Escape. And number 3, anyone? Yell it out.
Defend.
Defend, defend. So distract, escape, defend. All right, guys, we are gonna go ahead and start with our distraction. So someone has grabbed my wrist. I'm going to stomp on their instep, or it could be a slap across the face. Live fingers. For those of you who are more advanced students, I really want you to be thinking about having that live hand position where our fingers are spread. All right, distract, bring your hand up, rotate your hand, push away, and then hands come back to cover the face. All right, every time I count, we're gonna do all 3 parts. So they've grabbed our wrist, distract, Hana, escape, and defend. Good. And again, dual, distract, escape, and defend. You guys keep going. Every time I count, I want to watch people. Set. Make sure it's a cross wrist grab, guys. Yep. All right, and one more. Net. Very good, Mr. Mordecai. Nice job, John and Jeff. Okay, great, guys, that was excellent. Second one that we're going to do is going to be a same side wrist grab. So now they're reaching right across. They're not coming this way, they're coming this way, grabbing our wrist. We have the same pattern. We're going to distract, but now our escape is going to be grabbing our own hand and twisting our hips to pull our hand loose. That's our escape. And then defend is just coming right back to our covering position. All right, so Hana, distract, escape, defend. Good. Dual, distract, escape, defend. Keep going with my count. Set. High ranks, you can add on to this if you're so inclined. You can do more complicated counters. I know that some of you know them. And net. Good. Nice job, Riley. I like the runaway. That is the correct response if they're bigger than you. Last one, guys. Toss it. There we go. Okay, good, good. Now, for our final novice level escape, it's a double wrist grab. So they're holding straight across, hands on both wrists. Same distraction. Stomp. Hands go live fingers, and then snap upward. Snap. Good. All right, and again, Hana, distract, escape, defend. All right, and high ranks, I want you to try something different. If you know what I'm talking about, I want you to do Juji Nage. So it's the same distraction, drive one wrist off and catch, drive the other wrist off and catch, fold them up, and then complete the throw. Don't actually throw people at home unless you've got really, really thick carpeting. All right? I'm going to keep counting. You guys do your defense. Set. Net.
I did have your arms crossed. I won't do it again. She kicked this far off the ground.
Yep. All right, guys. Toss it.
We won't do that again.
Very good. Okay, if you're working with a partner, come to attention facing your partner. Churiet. Kunye. Bow. Shake hands and say, 감사합니다. Very good. All right, before we move on to our intermediate and advanced self-defense, I want to spend a little bit of time focusing on our basics. So we're going to real quick go through basic box blocks and then axe kick. So for our basic box block, I want everyone to be in a back stance. And I don't care if you're facing the screen or facing sideways, either way is fine. Our chamber is going to be to the rear hip. We're throwing our arms forward, so it's a rising block with the back hand and an inwardly turned middle section block with the front hand. So we chamber and block, chamber and block. Check out my hand position here. I give them the palms of my hands there, both sides. All right. By my count, we're going to chamber, hana, block. Good. Chamber, dual, block. Chamber, set, block. Chamber, net, block. And now for our last couple, we're going to turn that bottom hand inward, so it's kind of like an inside forearm block, the block that our yellow stripes just worked on earlier today. This is our modified box block. It'll show up in one of our forms. Chamber is the same, but the block, we turn our hand inward. Chamber, block. Chamber, block. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So I'm going to be in a back stance facing the other direction. Backhand is on the bottom, palm up. Regular box block. Blocks out like this. Chamber, block. Chamber, block. Net. Toss it. Yas it. And now for our last couple, the bottom hand is going to turn palm inward. So, yas it. Good. Ilga. And yadu. Very good, guys. All right. Churiya, come to attention. Kunye, bow. Stepping back with your right foot into a left foot forward front stance, guard up, and give me a nice loud yell. Step. Hey. All right, guys. Jigo chagi is an axe kick. Start it out just like you'd be doing an inside-to-outside crescent kick, and then cut right down the middle. There. You don't need to slam your heel into the mat. You can if you want to, but I like to slow them down beforehand. So each count, there. You can go outside to inside or inside to outside, whatever feels most comfortable for you. I'm going to count. You guys show me awesome kicks. Ready? Hana. Nice. Riley, that's great form. Dual. Good job, John and Jeff. Set. Coley family, that looks awesome. Net. Toss it. And yas it. Very good. Switching your feet. Kyore. Good. Hana. Higher, Riley. I know you can. Dual. Good. Ben, try to keep your legs straight on the way up. You'll get a little bit more height. Set. Good job. Keep those hands up. Net. Toss it. And yas it. Very good, guys. All right. I want to go through our more intermediate and advanced self-defense. We'll actually just focus on intermediate for today. So that's going to be a rear naked strangle, a single lapel grab, a double lapel grab, so grabbing hold of the lapels like this straight across, and a shoulder grab. I know it's kind of tough to see what I'm talking about since I don't have a partner to work with, but we're going to have to use our imaginations here. All right, so we're going to start with that rear naked strangle. So the person who is attacking would have their arm around the other person's neck from behind, possibly forcing their back out or clasping hands. So they're going to be here like this. I want you to imagine that I've got an arm across my throat here and they've bent me back like this. My distraction, they're behind me, I'm a little bit limited. I can reach back and pinch the inside of the thigh. I could maybe try a headbutt. My favorite though, drive the knife edge of your foot right down their shin. People hate it when you do that. All right, that will really loosen them up. So I distract. Now, I'm not in a position where I can actually do any damage with my elbow. I'm too far off balance. But what I can do is I can take that elbow and drive it in between us as I step through. Then I come right back with my palm heel strike. So the person who is grabbing me